JEE 2020 on 8th of this month, 8th of January, shift 1. One question is asked based on this chapter. The question is like this: proton with kinetic energy, proton with kinetic energy of 1 MeV, proton with kinetic energy of 1 MeV moves from south to north, moves from south to north. It gets an acceleration of 10 power 12 meter per second square by an applied magnetic field Now the question is, the value of magnetic field is, that means what is strength of magnetic field? This is the question. So solution is very simple. The concept to which this question belongs to is motion of charged particle in magnetic field. You are talking about whom? Proton. So mass of proton 1.6 into 10 power minus 27 kg. Mass of proton is 1.6 into 10 power minus 27 kg. And kinetic energy of the proton, nothing but half mass of proton into velocity of proton square. Kinetic energy, they gave it as 1 MeV. You know that 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joules. 1 mega means 10 power 6. Electron volt means 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joules. This is the kinetic energy of the proton. From this you can calculate velocity. So velocity of proton is 2 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 13 by mass of proton 1.6 into 10 power minus 27 over root. 1.6 gets cancelled, root to 2 into, this is 10 power plus 27 minus 13, so plus 14. If you take the root, it becomes 10 power 7 meters per second. So I already had mass of proton. Just now I calculated velocity of proton. It gets an acceleration. Velocity we calculated. Magnetic field direction they gave in bracket, I forgot to write. Magnetic field west to east. West to east. Suppose this is east, this is west, this is north, this is south. Magnetic field is oriented from west to east. So this is the direction of B bar. Now the proton moves from south to north. Our particle proton is moving from south to north. This is south, this is north. Mass of proton is mp, velocity of proton is vp. Acceleration gained by it. So how to calculate acceleration? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. So here force is given by the magnetic field. Magnetic field is giving force Q into V bar cross B bar is equal to MA. Here V and B are perpendicular to one another, sin 90 is 1. So acceleration is equal to BVQ by M. but we require strength of magnetic field, so B is equal to AM by VQ. Acceleration gained, they gave it as 10 power 12 meters per second square. So that is 10 power 12 into mass 1.6 into 10 power minus 27 kgs by velocity of the proton. Just now we calculated root 2 into 10 power 7. Charge on the proton is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. Charge of proton. Charge of proton is nothing but charge of electron. This is positive charge, 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. We need to simplify this to get B value. On simplification of this, you will get B value as 0.71 into 10 power minus 3 Tesla. That is 0.71 milli Tesla. That is the answer for the given question. 0.71 milli Tesla. Just the question is on the basis of motion of charged particle in magnetic field. The formula required is force experienced by the particle is equal to mass into acceleration. Force due to magnetic field is Q into V bar cross B bar. Very, very simple question. I hope everybody followed this solution. JEE 2020. Date of the exam is 8/1/2020. Shift 2. The question they asked is like this. A very long wire, a very long wire ABD MNDC is shown in the figure carrying current I. AB and BC parts are straight. Comma long and at right angle. At D, wire forms a circular turn. Wire forms a circular turn. DM ND of radius capital R. Of radius capital R. AB comma AC. Sorry, AB comma BC. Parts are tangential to circular turn at N and D. Magnetic field at the center of the circle is this is the question. The diagram is like this. This is extended up to infinity. This is also extended up to infinity. Here they gave a circle like this, carrying current like this. It is right angle, and they joined like this. A, B, current I is going like this, and it is leaving like this. D, C, this is N, this is M, and here they gave a point like this. So this is the question. First you read the question carefully and try to understand what is the basic idea of the question, what is required to find. Okay, so very simple. Let us understand this question by dividing the given wire into 4 portions. What is the name of the wire? AB, DM, N, D, C. Actually the wire, it is coming like this, again moving like this, again moving like this. They made a turn here, they made a right angle turn here, they made a circular turn here. DM, ND is circular turn, AB, DC, ABD, ABD is right angle turn. This is the question. Now let me divide the wire into 4 portions for easy calculation of magnetic field strength at the center. For easy calculation of magnetic field at the center. Suppose AB is one portion. AB is one portion. Here, if you take like this angle is 90 degrees. So this 90 degrees can be divided into 2 portions, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Clearly, the first portion of the conductor is AB. Second portion of the conductor is, first portion is AB. Second portion DMN. Third portion ND. Fourth portion DC. So net magnetic field means field due to first portion, field due to second portion, field due to third portion, field due to fourth portion. And we know the general formula. Whenever some infinite wire is there, if a point is here, what is the strength of magnetic field? Mu naught I by 4 pi into sin alpha plus sin beta. Beta tends to infinity, alpha is 0. So sin 0 plus sin 90. Sin 0 is 0. Sin 90 is 1. This distance 4 pi r. B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r. If r is the radius of the circle, this point is located about the edge of the conductor. Now if I take B1 value, field due to AB at a point Let the point is O. So if I am talking about first AB, AB is a wire extended up to infinity. A is here, B is here. Our point is located here. This point is O. What angle it is making? If I extend, it is making an angle 45 degrees here. The other end, if I extend, it will make an angle tends to 90. So field due to first one is given by mu naught I by 4 pi r sin minus 45 plus sin 90. Field due to the second wire plus this is B1 plus B2. Second wire is the arc shaped wire. For an arc shaped wire, the strength of the magnetic field is, if current is going like this, field is into the paper, but here current is going in the opposite way. Suppose it is making an angle theta here. B is equal to mu naught I theta by 4 pi r. Based on this formula, here theta value is, already it is 90, it is 270. So for second portion of the conductor, the theta is 270, 3 pi by 2. So mu naught I theta is 3 pi by 2 by 4 pi r. 3 pi by 2 by 4 pi r. That is for second portion of the conductor. Third portion of the conductor, ND, is like this. Here theta is 90. So mu naught I by 4 pi r into pi by 2. Fourth portion of the conductor, if I take the strength of the magnetic field, you can take like this. Mu naught I by 4 pi r sin 45 plus sin 90. If I take the directions into consideration, because of the first wire, it is into the paper. Because of the second wire, out of the paper. Because of the third wire, out of the paper. Because of the fourth wire, again out of the paper. B and D are same points only. D is actually this point D. Okay, this is making 45 degrees here. Other one is making 90. So we have to take like that. So on simplification, B net mu naught I by 4 pi r is common everywhere. Into the paper, let me take it as negative. Out of the paper, let me take it as positive. So it is actually minus 1 by root 2 plus 1 So 1 by root 2 minus 1 I am taking, because I took it as minus. This is three pi by 2. This is pi by 2 plus 1 by root 2 plus 1. Net field is, these three terms are out of the paper, this is only into the paper. Finally, net field is out of the paper. So if you simplify, 1 gets cancelled. Three pi by 2 plus pi by 2. 4 pi by 2, it becomes 2 pi. Mu naught I by 4 pi r, it is 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, 2 by root 2 plus 2 pi. If I take pi as common, 2 as common, 2 will go for 2 times here. Mu naught I by 2 pi r, 1 by root 2 plus 1. Otherwise, mu naught I into root 2 plus 1 by 2 root 2 pi a, pi r, out of the paper. Mu naught I by here pi is there, pi. So root 2 pi plus 1. This is out of the paper. This is the solution for the question. You should understand the situations clearly to make the solution. Thank you. One more question from NEET 2019, last year. One question they asked like this: current sensitivity of a moving coil galvanometer is current sensitivity of a moving coil galvanometer is 5 divisions per milliampere. 5 divisions per milliampere. And voltage sensitivity is 20 divisions per volt. The resistance of galvanometer is we discussed this concept, current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity, earlier in current electricity, and even in this electromagnetism chapter also we discussed this concept. Current sensitivity means deflection produced by sending unit current through the galvanometer. Voltage sensitivity means deflection produced by applying unit potential difference across the galvanometer. So you know that voltage is given by IR. Voltage is given by IR. So here G is the resistance of the galvanometer. This is the solution part. Okay. They gave some options. Option 1 40 ohms. Option 2 500 ohms. Option 3 250 ohms. option 4 25 ohms, like that they gave some options. Current sensitivity means deflection produced by sending unit current through the galvanometer. Voltage sensitivity means deflection produced by applying unit potential difference across the galvanometer. Voltage across the galvanometer is equal to current passing through the galvanometer into resistance of the galvanometer. These are the formulae known to us. So as per the question, they gave the current sensitivity as 5 divisions per milliampere, and they gave voltage sensitivity as 20 divisions per applied 1 volt difference, 1 volt potential difference. So they gave the current sensitivity and voltage sensitivity. You are asked to find galvanometer resistance. So this is nothing but current passing through the galvanometer only. Theta by Ig value, you can substitute it here. Theta by Ig by G is equal to 20 divisions per volt. Then G is equal to 20 divisions per volt by theta by Ig. Theta by Ig means, so, or you can write it as G you want means one minute. Simply you substitute the value here. Theta by Ig is 5 divisions per milliampere, that is 10 power minus 3 amperes. That G you take that side, G into 20 divisions per volt. Division gets cancelled. Then G is equal to 5 by 20 into 10 power minus 3 volt per ampere. Volt per ampere is called ohm. So this is 5 into 1000 by 20 ohms. 0 gets cancelled. This will go for 250 ohms. This is the resistance of the galvanometer. So you have to go for third option. Very simple solution it is. Generally in NEET based examination, they are asking questions related to direct formula, current sensitivity, voltage sensitivity, and V is equal to IR. By knowing the 3 formulae, you can solve this problem very easily.